Hello everyone and welcome back to Chapter 7, focusing on word stress. And here we're talking about nouns and verbs and the word stress for each. In the previous page in the pro tip, I shared with you that two-syllable nouns, more often than not, are usually stressed on the first syllable. We looked at examples together there. Present, export, China, and table. Whereas with two-syllable verbs are usually stressed on the second syllable. And examples of those: present, export, decide, begin. So for exercise 5 on pages 52 and 53, you're first going to listen and repeat the words that are in the chart there for part A. Listen on CD1 track 64 and repeat the two-syllable nouns and two-syllable verbs. Apple, problem, student, teacher. Two-syllable nouns usually have the first syllable stressed. Two-syllable verbs usually have the second syllable stressed. Agree, behave, occur, protect, advise. Advise is a verb. Two syllables, second syllable is the strongest. Believe. Believe is a noun or a verb? Believe is a verb, and that's why that second syllable, eve, believe, is the strongest. Pronounce these words and determine whether or not they go into the two-syllable noun category or the two-syllable verb category. College, complain, decide, essay, mother, reason. Okay, put those in their correct column there, based on whether it's a noun or a verb, based on whether the first syllable or the second syllable is the strongest. For part C, you can listen to the words there that I just pronounced for you, CD1 track 65. And for part D, although you're not working with a partner, you're working on your own, come up with your own list. Create your own list of two-syllable nouns, nouns that have two syllables, and verbs that have two syllables. And then next to each one, I want you to write yes or no. Yes, that the words follow the rule that it's a two-syllable noun and the first syllable is the strongest, you would write yes. Or it's a two-syllable verb and the second syllable is the strongest, then you would write yes to each of those words. Now remember, not all the time though, we do have some exceptions. And if you come across an exception, then you would write no, that it does not follow the rules that we outlined. And you can always double check the Longman Dictionary. And if you're not quite sure, you type it in there. And the hash mark, see the hash mark there? The hash mark always goes in front of the strong syllable. In this case, cupcake. Cupcake is a compound noun, and we're going to talk about those in just a moment. The strong syllable you can see is identified here. What's another one? Another dessert. Ice cream. Let's see, they don't really show. I guess they show here, but they also show one here too. I guess because technically it's two separate words. What's another one? Shortcake? thinking of desserts right now. You can tell I'm hungry. Shortcake. So that dash mark will go in front of the noun, or excuse me, in front of the syllable that's the strongest. So that is exercise 5. It's a long one, but it's great practice of this rule of 2-syllable nouns and 2-syllable verbs.